Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. Glad you guys are with me. I'm proud to be with you. And let me tell you, this story is going to validate much of what I tell you all the time, which is black people see racism. Black leftists see racism in everything. The NFL kneelers, racism, when Donald Trump calls out, you should stand for the anthem. He didn't say black people, white people, brown people. He said you should stand for the anthem. There's no way to read racism into that. But they made it racist. Donald Trump calls a woman whose husband died a Gold Star wife. It's racist. He didn't say the things he was supposed to say the way he was supposed to say them. Interpreted racism. I talk about this on TV all the time. The left wants you to believe that everything that happens in this country, thanks for that adjustment, guys. Everything that happens in this country that doesn't go black people's ways is because of racism. And I got a story for you. A Cleveland, Ohio grandmother was shocked to discover a racial slur written on her granddaughter's birthday cake. Now, you're going to say, oh, here we go. Baker, he was a racist. He was an Aryan nation, and she wanted her cake baked by an Aryan nation. No. This is Cleveland, Ohio, folks. There's more black people in Cleveland than there are white folks. Renelle Tucker said she ordered 2 cakes over the phone from a local supermarket. One was delivered as it was ordered. The second cake, however, misspelled the name of her 6-year-old granddaughter, and instead of putting La Miya, M-I-Y-A, it read La Niga, N-I-G-A. Now, I saw the note. If you go to the website, you can see it as well. And it looks like La, but it doesn't look like it. It could be an M or an N. It's an I. It looks like a Y, but it does look like it went too far to close it like a G, and then it has A. It looked like La Niga. It is easy to understand how a person who took that note and then made the cake and put La Niga, N-I-G-A, on it was an honest mistake. I promise you, if you see it, you'll go, I can see that happening. There was no conspiracy. Ooh, I don't like black people. I'm going to get this little girl. I'll take care of it. It's a 6-year-old's cake. I mean, if you are going to be mean-spirited, don't go after the 6-year-old, pick on somebody else. There was no ill intent, no malice, nothing. All it was somebody who decided to take a very innocent mistake and make it into more than what it is. And if that, folks, is not a metaphor for the world we live in today, where leftists will take anything you do, you say, they'll take it out of context, and they want to make it racial. I don't know what is. Everything is. Don't be surprised if this Harvey Weinstein thing ends up spinning back on a hatred of black women. Not women. Only one black woman that I've seen that has come out in these 30 plus and the more that are out there. There's only one that I've heard speak up. She's an African girl. But let me ask, do you think it's happened to other black women? Yeah. Do you think Trump did it? I mean, he's in Hollywood grabbing women by the... So did he do it? No. I'm still waiting on Hollywood to fess up. Anyway, back to this grandma. So the grandmother says, I was very upset and angry. It felt like racism to me, because how do you get one cake wrong and one cake right? You had to notice the mistake, the girl's mother, Ashley Hayes, said. Hey, Ashley Hayes, mother of the girl, maybe one person baked one cake and the other one took the note and made it. Maybe that was it. Maybe they were guessing on both cakes and they went, well, we'll make one like this and one like that. I don't know. But I don't think it was intentional. Lamia's mother said she noticed a slur as she was taking pictures at the party. And she said this, all the other kids knew the words and they were like, ooh, they put that on her cake. She said, we were all in shock. Let me tell you something, black people, if you are in shock because you use crazy names to name your kids, Lamia, Miya. Big L, little a, big M, little I-Y-A. Miya. What's it mean? No, I don't know. Look, I'm not telling people, name your kids whatever you want. Call them Bushhead. Call them Mop. I don't care. But don't be surprised if people don't know how to spell it. My name is Deshaun Daquan. How do you spell Deshaun? Capital D-E, capital H-S, capital S-H. Try to spell some of these kids' names. Go look at the average black kid's name in an urban school and then tell me you know how to spell it. You can make a cake when somebody gives you their name. My name is Laquan J. How you spell that, Laquan J? And I don't know what this fascination is with la. Because la is a female article in most languages. In French, la is for women. In Spanish, la is for women. In Italian, la is for women. The guys use la, Laquan, Laquanje, Laquan, la. Anyway, so everybody's upset, in shock over the cake. But they said it got worse. It was no mistake that an M they put in an N and a G and a Y. It's no mistaking. It really upset me, Hayes said. This is the mother of the baby. The manager of Dave's Supermarket, Bert Saltzman, said the spelling was an honest mistake. If you look at this M, could have been an N, and the Y could have been an N. It wasn't. He was saying it could have been a G. The girl had a bunch of cakes that day, he said. Anyway, he apologized to the family, and they said they're satisfied with how it turned out. But I'm not. I'm not satisfied with how it turned out, because everybody in the scheme of this knows this was an honest mistake. There was nobody there who was intentionally going after this little girl or her family. The guy makes cakes for a living. He wants people to be satisfied. Why would he do this to himself? But now we got a story. We got the Cleveland newspaper, TV showing up to do a whole expose on this, folks. This is the state of this country right now. And the left tell you they're not divisive. They're multicultural and inclusive.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.